Welcome back. So mixed reactions have trailed the viral video of Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, serving food at a party. While critics view it as an act of desperation or a publicity stunt, his ardent supporters see it as a demonstration of his humility and commitment to serving others. What are your thoughts on this viral video? You can join the conversation on 02016352013 or 09024163440 or tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. Yes. So, there were many comments trailing this particular video where they saw him serving, food. He took over the tray and he was just serving food from, to different people. And some people were of the opinion that if not for elections, will this man be doing this? Others are like, he's just being himself. He's just being a man. This is not what should, make people talk about it. And we brought it to the table. We want to hear the thoughts of the ladies. So what happened? What did you feel? What elicited in you when you saw the video of Peter Obi serving food at an event?
Okay, so when I saw the video of Peter Obi serving food at an event, it didn't look like, so if you Peter Obi has been on brand. He's never like he's never gone out of I'm a very humble, I'm very, very grounded kind of person. Okay. He's not like, you someone that has always been maybe flying private jets to yesterday, eating different things to a month or two ago, and then you now see him do something different suddenly today. It's likely for you to feel like, there might be something fishy. I feel like this is Peter Obi seeing a gap and just feeling it. Yes, social media will now judge, because personally, I serve food at parties. Party will not consign me at the serve food.
You just stand up and
if I see that things are not going properly, I will stand up and say, where is the food? This table has not eaten, that table has not eaten. Let us, are you the one? Oh yeah, come and give these people food. Okay. If it is slow, and if I find myself in a party where people I respect, a few of my mentors or people that I've gone to meet for advice are seated and they've not given them food, I will stand up, go and get food and give it to them. So I have done that without any camera capturing me. Okay. So maybe peradventure, I have now blown, or I am now in a political contest and somebody sees me doing it, they will now say I am doing. So for me, if it is another politician who has acted different things, who today is saying I'm humble and tomorrow we see the... But Peter Obi several times, they've caught him in economy, they've seen him in business class. Yeah. He's not someone that is like, he's business class or nothing. He's not someone that is a big car or nothing. He's someone that has always been on brand concerning all of these things. So I don't see it as a political move. Okay. I see it as Peter Obi just being in character in a situation that he now got captured on camera. That's my opinion.
Okay.
The event was covered now.
So there had to be a capture.
There has to be a capture, we all do these things. I cannot even deny serving food. I wash plates. If I'm at your place and you're a friend and your event, somebody wants to come and crash it. I remember one of my friend's birthday party I went to, and then the caterer that she said she hired, they kept waiting for caterer at 1 o'clock. When we turned the adogon, we made the jollof rice.
Yes, now.
I said, Auntie, where's your caterer? I found that she actually didn't have a plan of a caterer.
She
just wanted to test her friends, or maybe she didn't even know what she was doing. But there was rice, there was pepper, and we made it work. So a lot of the times, we do things that, are uncaptured. But this event, there was coverage. And this is a presidential candidate. Like Tokpe said, who has continuously projected this image of humility, willingness to serve, and all of that. So I don't understand what the criticism is like, except that, recently there's been dragging back and forth of inconsistent stories, and so maybe that's why it's trending. People do it, I'm restless. I can't be at your party, something is failing.
Yeah.
And then stand up. I will get up, I'll just, what gives me peace of mind is what I do. And growing up, my mother was a lero. My mother, if she does not have money to support your party, it's free grinding. I still remember one punishment. I considered it punishment because these people were doing New Year crossover party. How can you grind 10 baskets of tomatoes free? It meant that I did not have a break. I felt I worked the whole day for those people. And my mother said it's for free because if I want to give them 100,000, I don't have it. So she gives service. And so I think that it's okay if that is what he does. If it is not consistent, yes, criticism is valid. But if it is what he's used to, what is his nature, it's fine, it's welcome.
No, but is there any points somebody would, determine consistency by force? Because you can be in a mood to do something today and tomorrow you're not in the mood to do it.
Make her answer you.
Answer me.
So truly, you're correct. Some parties maybe because of precedent, I go just
relax and not do anything.
Because I think the person takes the friendship for granted.
Okay.
But this is a presidential candidate projecting an image. Till he enter office and finish office, he must consistency.
By force.
Okay, so for me, being a presidential candidate doesn't mean that he can't live his normal life. You understand? So I don't see anything as a big deal here. It's just because he's, just like we say, he's a presidential candidate. Anywhere he goes, you find out that people, Nigerians always have standard, always have how people should behave, because he wants to be the president, so there's a way he should carry himself. No, there's a way he has to behave. He wants to behave in that manner. Let him do it. Let him be himself. After all, other countries, you find out that people who are in government offices and everything, they live their normal, they join the train like us. They do normal stuff, get water from when they go to the hospital, they join queues, everything. There's no special treatment. So because he wants to be the president, he should start forming what he's not, what he's not and everything. So me, I don't see anything wrong with what he's done. Just like what Nima said and Tope, when you go to parties, some people, we don't just sit down. Like me too, if I go to a party, you move around, share food, and everything. So I'm very sure that's what, he
Okay, I just remembered an inconsistent moment when I saw Peter Obi at like it was up north, it was a visit in the north, and he sat among the children.
Yes.
I just thought he was off.
Why?
Because it's not an everyday image of him. I know people who, that is how they do. But when you put up camera with an indigent person, for me, not tune off immediately. I distrust.
Why?
You.
So where is the distrust coming from? So
it's to gain office. It's from history.
It's to gain office. It's just
I was even going to say that.
Yeah, there are some actions that he's going to exhibit that will look like yes, it's because of the office. While there are some, it's just natural. It comes from him and everything.
So now
like that one.
We seemingly all agree that Peter Obi has always been a grassroots person.
Yeah.
He's not like when I see Fayose. Fayose is not. Fayose might be doing it during political season under camera more, but Fayose has always been more of the kind of person that will carry con and eat. The governor, the founder of UBA, has never denied what his passion has always been. If he see con, anywhere he see con, he used to stop. He said it's in recent time, based on health differences, that he has stopped buying con. So you now see that kind of person and see him buying con. Maybe if there's any political thing going on, you would know it's not off-brand because that is who he is. But let's talk about the reality of many politicians who pre-election become saints, holy. They become grassroots driven. The people that have not, when you come to, why entering election season, because they will soon start. Yeah. They would, when they are contesting, since they became House of Rep or House of Assembly member or became senator, they did not visit these areas of their constituency anymore. 1 year to election, they will now come and be eating amala there and be eating boli on the road or be eating. I'm like wondering, that is the hypocrisy that we should speak against. But we must not allow ourselves, because we've seen so many people fake it, now begin to color everybody as being fake when they do it.
So there's even a problem for me in this our initial video.
Okay.
So when a big man comes to your place, respect must be reciprocated.
Okay.
If he chooses, I have been to events where people are my younger ones, they are doing well, and I come in, I be like, let me join the caterers to cook. I remember my sister's wedding. She used me well. American. She used me well. I couldn't even do makeup. And say, you must not leave my back. So I was used, both of them that got married that season. But when it was her son's naming, I came early. I joined the caterers. They dragged me back. I joined they dragged me back. I went into the serving. Anything I touched, somebody would take it from me. Who were the people that Peter Obi was serving at that party? Were they asked to sit down for the pictures? Nobody said, no, sir, you can't be carrying a tray in front of me.
Why can't he be carrying a tray in front of you? Why can't he?
We have a culture of respect.
Why can't we?
No, we are Southwesterners.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay.
If Peter Obi were to walk into this place today and decide to pour tea for me, I won't allow him.
Why?
I will take the kettle and pour the tea on his behalf.
I'm not going to.
I must reciprocate that respect. Who were the people sitting down and they were collecting the plates? Were they asked to sit down for pictures?
So, are they older? I did not see.
They were far younger children.
Yeah,
no. The people that camera catch.
They say it's a
people that camera catch nourished 40 years.
Okay, so you do know I'm asking why shouldn't he serve and be allowed to serve?
Even the Bible.
Jesus Christ
is a blessing to serve. Actually.
Served, and he said for you to be the first, you must serve.
I agree.
Hold on.
Now.
Yes. So if somebody wakes up and says, I want to serve these people, why are we holding him back? Because you are
and
a presidential.
All sit down.
Yes, I can insist.
And nobody
hold on. I can insist.
But Nima, let me say
hold on. I can insist and say, I want to serve these people. I just want to, just allow me. This is how I feel right now. This is how I'm led. Let's talk like Christians. This is how I am led now. The Holy Spirit has led me now to serve you people. Please don't disturb me.
Okay.
I have a right to do that. And I can be allowed to do that. So why are we distrusting the fact that he was allowed to serve?
I agree. Let me say, I feel if it is not staged, you know, some things, there are ways, from my viewpoint, not everybody's viewpoint, I see things. There's an extension of things I see. I'm looking at it from where I come from. An elderly person at that event, their servers, their waiters, no matter what, I wish that the PR person would have caught a picture of someone saying, no, sir, please sit down, let me do this.
And if it might be there and it won't go viral.
Are you sure those people know him?
Winning my heart.
Know him as the presidential candidate? No. We don't know the setting. We don't know the proper setting. Are you sure they really know him?
And if
somebody,
that's why they that's one. Two, if it's a church program, for instance, where they know that he is a member of a particular group in church, and that's what he does. So who will stop him? But let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. We're still discussing the viral video of Peter Obi serving. I think it was an outreach, church outreach, and you were ready for your comments.
So from the beginning of the video, when I saw the video where it started from on Twitter. As he was carrying the plate, there were people who came and wanted to collect it from him, and he said, "No, hold on," and everything. Yes, the a lengthy video,
not the
longer version of the video. And then somebody has also said that he has done it when he was governor during his tenure. That when they came to, there was a meeting in the office and all of that, he got up and he shared food and everything. For me, honestly, I don't really see anything wrong. If he's doing it because so that you people will, it's all strategy now. Some people will fall for it. So he's trying to get everybody on board. Exactly. Let him, let him do everything he can to bring, to get people to like him and everything.
Catch me. Is that one of doing organizer? Elect politician, you now go to roadside, you now start doing organizer
for people.
For people because you now enter bus and say you are now speaking inside the bus. You know obviously that is not who you are. But in a church setting, I can easily see Peter Obi doing it because I have people in my church who are by all standard, by every level, big men, and they serve in ways that. Many people don't even know. I was telling somebody, I said, you know that this person is like number 2 in Computer Village. And you walk past him, he's generally doing his work, or maybe in ushering or stuff like that. So there are people that in the house of God, service is done. Yeah. But I'm a CNS person. I was born in the White Garment Church.
Before you give us that your CNS gist, we have a caller on the line. Good morning, are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Calling from Lagos.
Welcome to
You're welcome to the show.
Please, I think Peter Obi serving food at a party is an act of humility. So because I know that in Nigeria we all try to play. How can I even put it? Politics. So we play politics at all levels. So I think when somebody is living his life, so we should have living let him live his life the way he wants it, not by playing politics in everything. So the election in this country is let's say is 2027, which is very long time to come.
Struggling to hear volume, please.
So at least we shouldn't have been playing politics in everything. So we should leave him, let him live his life the way he wants it. Even if it is for him to serve food and also clean someone's shoe, we should allow him to do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be playing politics in all levels.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bashir. You were saying your
Yes. Because I was born in a white garment church.
Okay.
Somebody can wake up and dream and say, for you to enter into the next level, serve 200 people food. I will carry the food on top of my head because I want to enter into the next level. So we really don't know everything, and we mustn't get jaded. Like, we mustn't get to that point where we feel like it's fishy, it's wrong. I know that because of the way politicians have disappointed Nigerians, and many politicians have disappointed Nigerians, it is easy for us to just sweep everybody into the basket of everybody, all of them are corrupt. But we have had governors across political parties, APC, PDP, that have delivered dividends of democracy within their state, maybe not to the quotient with which we expect, but the people in the state can say, oh, this road, this house, this school, this all of that. So it means that there are good people across board, and there are sincere people across board, and we must pray to have more sincere people in political position if we want a better Nigeria.
Yeah, let's take another caller. Sunday. Good morning, Sunday. Are you there?
See, hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay. Peter Obi, to me, I see him as a great man.
Okay.
A father that is caring. Someone who wants to make the poor to know that if he comes to power, he will remember them.
Okay.
Not only by serving food. When you look at his history, I think he did well. It's not a kind of a leader that wants to come up today or maybe tomorrow and then look down on people. I've checked him right from the beginning, and I can say that, yes, truly, I'm not just saying, I don't know him for any way, but the way he does his own things is different from others. So I pray that God should, stand by him, and then let us see another new face in Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sunday. Yanima.
So Nigerians are the ones that will now be begging now. The qualities of a leader is not the same quality of a charity person. Madam Teresa was a very empathetic person, but she wasn't.
She couldn't become the president. She couldn't be the prime minister of UK.
Yeah, so we need to focus on more of leadership qualities as opposed to this, even in our approach. One of my most responsive governors was very well criticized, but me joined. When I see him for saloon, I was like, no. When I was making hair, cut out election, saloon. You
don't do saloon the normal day.
Saloon, and this is a governor that actualized most of my agitations at the end of the day. I was like, I'm in love with this governor. Wait till you find go
Salon. Yeah. So that brings me to my point, Nima.
So as respectful as I am of him, I didn't trust this.
Yeah. So it's not about whether you trust their actions outside or not. It's about what makes a leader. Hold on. What are the hallmarks? What are the hallmarks of a leader? Whether you come and serve me jollof rice at a party or you don't serve me jollof rice at a party, I'm looking at your track record. When I'm going to the polls, I'm judging based on what you have done.
Nigerians should stop calling for the PR.
It's not about what they do. You can serve me, you can make my hair, you can vulcanize my car, you can chew corn and bole with me on the street. It doesn't change the fact. Yeah, I do. See, that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. No, hear me. That shouldn't be.
Make decisions based on that.
Thank you. That shouldn't be why I chose you.
How?
As opposed to
Up until you go and snap food and do air and buy corn. I was focused on what I needed to focus on. Is this
focus
a good
on
leader? Is he good? Is
Keep
he,
focusing.
is it quick? Is it forward thinking? Is it proactive?
Keep focusing on that.
And without where we were,
Now you don't carry corn.
For Salah,
For Nigerians look at everything as a whole. Nigerians put everything as a whole. And yes, and again, you know, it's not everybody that
we should wake up.
You know, it's not everyone
we should wake up.
educated.
The countries, you see, Trump plates Didi. But his people voted for him based on what he promised.
Yes,
and
that's my point.
And he still failed them because he still authorized bombing of another country. But his people focused on his words.
Yes.
Can we just focus on, you know?
That's why I'm going to.
Don't come and snap up. In fact, dig your ball before you have intentions. Because if you dig it at the time when you have declared intention, I'll be suspicious.
So whether you suspect me or not, that shouldn't be. So the problem I have. Hold on, no. Whatever you do, it's
not
your
me
action.
Yeah.
My reaction is what is most important because I hold the power.
Which is
in democracy, I'm
intentional.
supposed to hold the power, right? So my reaction should be intentional, irrespective of what you do. Now, how do we redirect Nigerians to focus, to stop majoring on the minor? We major on the minor a lot. And when it comes to making the real decisions, we leave it. We're not able to focus because we feel like they don't plait my auntie hair. They don't chop corn with my cousin. This person is related to my auntie's uncles, sisters, brothers, you know, and all of that. And then, let me finish. And then we make the wrong decisions. Can we tell ourselves the truth that however you want to live your life, whether you have declared intention or not, should not concern us? We are looking at your track record. We're looking at what you can bring to the table. We're looking at, have we worked with you before? Have you held positions before? What were you able to do? What are your characteristics? Do you have integrity? Are you honest? Shouldn't we focus on those?
Okay, so let me explain that thing where what you said about Trump. You see, Trump now, he's in a country where most of them are educated. But here, at least we have a certain percentage of people who are educated. So how do we describe humility to somebody that is not educated if we don't carry food? Do you understand? How do we explain that we are I am with you, you people at the bottom. This is my own, this is how I behave. If I don't carry
food and give you
and go and serve you.
So it's working.
So it's working.
Whether we agree or not.
Relating to every class.
I must agree with you. Yes.
Relating to every class.
As yes. Our people
exactly.
Here. We went to see the premiere of the statue of the premier in China, and everybody we went there. They carry what's it called, wreath to statue. Everybody was taking a bow.
You bow now.
They bowed. I was there wondering.
And it was solemn and
quiet.
Yes.
As if they were worshiping. In fact, there was a place. The person, because they give nationalist award to everybody, the person that found the kind of breed of rice that I went to study we went to his village, his house. The wreath was sitting there. They now told us, they say, at this point, total silence, solemn.
And
I just saw the Egyptians stepping outside. Zambians moving away because they say, don't turn to idol worship. We took a bow. And we laid the wreath. I had to go first because I saw it was culture. It wasn't,
that's their culture, even in Vietnam worship. Too.
You know that you just do intention, but you didn't see their leaders. I think that we must focus on, personally, Nigerians must now focus on whether the person has held office before or not. He's training in leadership. He's training in, in nation building. We should have people who study this. The way we used to send our princes out of their communities to be prepared for leadership. People who are prepared for it, as opposed to people who are just, we can't be voting just
anybody
to office.
Yeah.
Really.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll expatiate on this. I like the angle that Nima has taken us to, what to focus on. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. So we're wrapping up this conversation with the viral video about Peter Obi serving food at an event. And there was something Nima, pointed to while we're going on a break, which was how to begin to prepare people for leadership. And I remember the conversation I had with someone, while in China, and they said there's a particular university. So when they come to a school with young children, they now start their exams that they get to write that determines what they are going to do in life. So the high flyers in that particular exam are taken to a particular university where they are groomed for leadership.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Girl talking.
I'm going to post that video today. So they are groomed for leadership. That's all they learn in that school. From that exam, they know those that are going to the farm. They know those that are going to be entrepreneurs. They know so they position people according to their gifts, their strengths, their skills, and then they start training them. But what we have in developing countries is we just wait. Nobody is trained for anything. At some point, you just have an ambition, and then everybody starts rallying around you. And sometimes we don't get the right people, sitting in those offices, and we see how that trickles to everything that's happening in the country. So how do we better prepare people for leadership? Just one second, because we're wrapping up this conversation. So that if they're serving food tomorrow or they're not serving food tomorrow, it wouldn't concern us, because we already know the people who can handle our country. One second though.
Okay. How do we know?
Yeah, how do we prepare people for leadership?
Yeah, so I think that similarly to the way we make youth service compulsory for everyone, it's extremely important that we as a country make the culture of excellence and service important for everyone, because you can't, when you have democracy, you can't tell who will become your leader. It is majority carries the vote. Unlike China, where there is communism, there's a party system, everybody enter the system, they grew up. Here, anybody can become, Marati can wake up tomorrow and say, I want to contest for chairmanship of my local government, and she becomes the chairman. It doesn't matter what she already knows. But if the entire country is unified in, we are excellent people, we serve, selfless service, excellent delivery, we won't have any problem regardless of who gets to power. So I think that should be more, that's what I would propose as a way to everybody should be a leader. We are all leading. Whether you're a security man, you're leading. Whether you are a driver, you are leading. Because the people you are driving, you can drive them into gutter or drive them into canal. So everybody is a leader. We should be excellent in what we're doing, and we should. But that's my own.
Excellence in what we're doing. I must steal that one from you. There's something called public office. Somebody is going to go, see, this is my governor that I say I'm in love with. If you see his track record, you will know that he was well prepared, groomed, up until
for that leadership.
Yes, up until leadership.
And you see the difference.
So he's not in the business, he should be doing PR of popcorn doing. If you don't like what you read about him, and his track record of what he's achieved, go and rest. You should not be doing popcorn.
So public service is different. We should have people that train to be there.
And when they are in office, each level of public service, they hold excellence. Once a person can do that, you know that when they're in a larger public office, they will with criticism, they'll be able to
manage themselves.
Defend criticism, answer to whatever that is before them.
So isn't it too late for us to start saying this is the way that leadership? Because there's already a pattern of how everybody seems to be following that pattern.
We can change now.
So I hope, like everything, you guys have really made so much valid points. Yes, if they can be trained, maybe there's.
If they can be, why are you begging them?
I don't know how we are going to put them in a place where...
2 seconds,
so Tijani, I don't know if it's the engineer or Mr. Tijani, I've saved their numbers together. He was responding to this. He said this video, some people are viewing it from different perspectives. He said historically, leaders often engage in public display of humility to connect with their audience. However, the question remains whether their behavior is genuine or calculated. In this context, Peter Obi's past behavior, he has consistently demonstrated humility and service-oriented actions throughout his career. Current context, is this behavior a part of a larger campaign strategy or a genuine display of humility? Perception, how do Nigerians perceive this action, sincere or opportunistic? So it depends on ultimately depends on the individual's perspective and their values. But his own is that it's a desperado presidential aspiration coming up with deceptive political strategies to get voters.
So the question I asked, for me, leaders should be prepared. Everybody cannot be a leader. So even though we try to have a culture of excellence across board, we all cannot be a leader. So if you decide that you're going to be in a public office holders, leaders in our different capacities, but we can't all be public office holders. So if you decide that you're getting there, there should be a form of training that they start you on early enough so that you can, get into it, and then when you go there, you do not do things that are not supposed to.
People don't understand that the followership itself is leadership.
That's another one. But we have to go. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contribution. When we come back, we'll continue on the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.